Right, let's get to it. So, the truth these days is that having just one income isn't enough anymore, especially if you've got a family to support. Groceries are more expensive, bills keep climbing, and 9 to 5 can only stretch so far. As Muslims, we're not just trying to get by, we want to provide, we want to give back, we want to build something sustainable, all from a halal income. That's why having a side hustle has become almost a necessity these days. Even something like an extra £1,000 a month can make a massive difference. Now, over the past 10 years, I've personally tried many different side hustles, pretty much everything, anything you can think of. Some worked and some didn't. But today I'm going to show you three side hustles that genuinely worked for me. The ones I'd still recommend if I was starting again this year. There are things that I've actually done myself. These are actually things that I've done myself. And I'll break down how I did them, how much I made from them, and how you can start even if you're completely new. The first one we're going to talk about is Amazon FBA, and that's the one most people already know I do, and I've been doing for a long time now. The other two, I'll be honest, it surprised me with how well they performed recently. And depending on your lifestyle, one of them might actually be a better fit than you. So make sure you stay till the end. We've actually got a special guest coming on in the end as well. By the time we're done with this video, you'll know exactly which path to take, what tools to use, where to start. Plus, I've got something special to share at the end of some of these segments for those who are serious about actually making this work. So let's get started. So about me, I've been trying different side hustles for over 15 years online. We've done over 6 figures on eBay. We've done 7 figures on Amazon. We've got experience with different selling models, specifically on Amazon. So retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, wholesale, brand direct bundles. We've tried loads of different ones. We've overcome challenges like account suspensions, and I think I've mastered FBA for someone who's a beginner who wants to start to get into this business. Despite not attending university last year, our Amazon business made over £100,000 just to prove that anyone can do it. And more recently, over the past year, I've spent the past year trying to help other people to do the same. We've helped hundreds of people make money online, and my goal is to help thousands of people do the same. So, just a few screenshots of some of the people I've helped. Some of these are from my paid mentorship program. Some people are from the free videos I make and the free tips and trips I make on TikTok. So, why Amazon FBA? One of the brilliant things about Amazon FBA is that they do all the hard work for you. So, they'll do the storing, the picking, the packing, the shipping. All that leaves you with is sourcing the items for a good price. You can work from home. You don't need a warehouse. You don't need to. There's no overheads basically. You don't have to pay for rent. You don't need to employ staff. You can do it from the comfort of your own home. And one of the great things is that you can order stuff from retailers, wholesalers, distributors, get it delivered to your house, and you can send it to Amazon. And UPS will actually collect the boxes from your house as well. And then all you have to do, once your items are in the fulfillment center, all you have to do is wait for the sales. So you can start small, do it from home. Like myself now, 3 years on, I've got my own warehouse. We get all our pallets and shipments sent in over here. We send pallets to Amazon. So yeah, I started small with about £5,000 investment, and I've managed to grow it to this stage. And the 3 years I actually did the Amazon business, I was doing it alongside my 9 to 5. And one of the brilliant things about comparing, if you compare Amazon to eBay, to other business models, Amazon already has millions of customers on their platform. So when you're putting a product on their website, there's no need for you to run ads or get customers or get visitors. You can find a product on Amazon, and there's people already buying this. And one of the other things with Amazon FBA as well, especially if you don't have ideas for a product, or you don't really know what you want to sell, we can just go on Amazon and we can look at what's already selling, especially branded products, and just have to source them at a good price. So one of the most common questions I get is it too late to start Amazon FBA? And I actually got asked this question when I first started, right? Is it too late to start Amazon like 3 years ago? And the reality is that Amazon FBA isn't going nowhere. Year on year, Amazon revenue keeps growing, and the percentage of sales coming from third party sellers like myself and people in the chat are increasing year on year. So when I first started, the distribution between the sales made from Amazon themselves, so Amazon selling the product themselves compared to third party sellers, was 50-50 distribution. Now, 60% of all the sales on Amazon actually come from third party sellers like myself, and 40% is from Amazon themselves. This just shows that Amazon are in need of third party sellers on the platform. So, comparing Amazon FBA to other business models, 90% of UK households use Amazon. 40% of them actually have Prime. So so when you send a product in to Amazon, your products will have the Prime badge next to it. There's a lot of trust associated with the Prime badge. Um, and most of the time, the customer won't even know that it's a third party seller like myself that who's actually selling the product. They just think it's coming from Amazon themselves. It comes in an Amazon box. It comes with the labels and the tape that Amazon use. And to sell on Amazon, to use Seller Central is only £30 a month. With comparison to other business models like Shopify, it's quite expensive to get started. And if you compare this to like Airbnb, real estate, there's a lot of risk involved with these other business models, especially with like Forex and crypto. It's quite volatile. You can lose your money quite quickly. One of the great things about selling physical products is that they will always have tangible value. So, if for whatever reason you couldn't sell a product on Amazon, number one, you could probably return it if you buy it from a retailer, or worst case scenario, you can sell it on other platforms, whether it be eBay or even Facebook Marketplace. So, how does Amazon FBA work? So, in simple terms, all we're doing is we're buying products for a cheap price and we're selling them for a higher price on Amazon for profit. We send our products to the Amazon fulfillment centers. UPS and now DPD actually collect these products from you. You create your listings on Amazon once you buy the products, so you add it to your inventory. You then you ship the products to Amazon. So the Amazon have a page. It's called Send to Amazon. You tell Amazon exactly how many units you're sending in, the configurations of the boxes, the weights of the boxes, and they'll generate the labels for you. Once your products arrive at the fulfillment centers, when the customer actually buys the product, Amazon will ship it. Then once a customer receives the product, you will get paid your profit. They actually deduct the fees before they pay you, and then once Amazon pay you, it'll get sent straight to your bank account. So some of the softwares that are really helpful when starting out your Amazon FBA business is number one, the Seller Central account. So you need to create a Seller Central account. It's around it's £30 per month. If you are in Europe or America, it might be slightly different. You're going to need a software to do analysis. One of the softwares that I use in my business, and I'd say is a staple, is SellerAmp. The other software that we use for sourcing products and to do a deeper analysis is called Keeper. And then we use Google Sheets to track our analysis and purchases. We actually have a special automation sheet that I share to students in my mentorship, where they can cut 10 to 12 hours of admin time by using the specific Google Sheet. And a couple of optional tools I've linked over here. Link my book, QuickBooks and Seller Toolkit. But what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to play a quick video on what is SellerAmp, so you understand the basics of how to get started selling on Amazon. So we'll just press play up. Mm, nice. Can you guys hear that, by the way? Mm. Can you hear now? Yeah. Nope. I'll just talk through it. So all SellerAmp is a software where you can use online arbitrage, retail arbitrage, or wholesale sourcing. All it does, it basically gives you a breakdown of how much profit you're making, how much sales per month you're making. So this is the web app. It'll tell you exactly how many sales per month, cost price, sale price, how much profit you're making, ROIs, break even, how many sellers are on the listing. Um, you can actually use the Chrome extension as well. So that was the web app. This is the Chrome extension. You can use this Chrome extension along with Keeper as well, which will give you a deeper analysis of products when you're sourcing. And then the mobile app. So a lot of people have seen when you scan products in store, you'll be able to scan anything and it'll pop up on SellerAmp. SellerAmp is even better than Amazon when scanning products because SellerAmp will actually show you products that aren't on Amazon. Amazon only show you products that are in stock at the moment. SellerAmp actually shows you products that are out of stock and not actually listed on Amazon. So it's called archived products. There you go. So she's just scanned that product there and it showed the sales per month, cost price, sale price. So that's a basic summary of SellerAmp. Very simple to be honest. Let me share my screen again. Boom, boom. Cool. Did you guys hear that? Yeah. If anyone's watching on Instagram and TikTok, if you want to join in the YouTube, you'll be able to see what I'm sharing on my screen. So just drop me a DM. Someone is in the DMs now, and they'll just send you the link to YouTube. Cool. So I've actually got a 1 hour webinar where I explain exactly how to get started on Amazon. It shows you how to create the company, the business bank account, what settings you need for Seller Central. So if you follow these steps, which is on this video over here, so what I'll do is I'll link this video over here in the YouTube chat and I'll pin it. And save this. If you're looking to start your Amazon FBA business, you can watch this guide for free and get started. And I'm going to do a challenge for anyone who starts off the back of this webinar. All you have to do is send me a screenshot of your Seller Central app. You'll have no sales on there, you'll have zero sales. And what I'll do is I'll send you a free trial for our lead community. So we've got a leads community where we share products. And what I'll do, I'll send you a free trial for that. You'll be able to use that to sell to make your first couple of £100 in sales. So cool. And these are just some of the success stories we've had, who for people who have joined the Discord server, who have taken advantage of some of the mentorship, some of the lead services we have. So we have Sam. He got to, I think he's doing around £10,000 a month in sales, but that was right at the beginning. He made £2,000 in his first month. Fahad, first couple of months, £100 in revenue. Cool. So we're going to talk about the next side hustle now. So we've talked about Amazon FBA. The next one is social media and personal brand. Many of you know that I've just been doing social media for about a year now. And it's been an absolute game changer in terms of building a second income. So Amazon FBA is my bread and butter, and it is the primary way that I make income. However, the social media stuff has now become another secondary income for myself. So, what is the secret to building a social media following or a personal brand? And the best way to grow is actually to give advice for free. So, for the first 6 months, when I was doing my TikTok videos, all I did was I just give free game to everybody. And the reason why you do this is you can actually build a rapport with your community. You can teach, share, you can explain, and you want to do this genuinely to just help other people and expect nothing back. And what happened because I helped people just because I wanted to do so, were I was able to build relationships with software. So SellerAmp, as an example, pay me affiliate commissions every single month. Another one that we work with is Cogita. So Cogita actually was a platform that I was buying from already on my Amazon business. They actually provided me with a custom discount code, and they've been actually paying me to make videos for them. And on off the back of this, what you really want to do if you are building a personal brand or you want to do social media, you want to make sure that you only show services or products that you actually resonate with. You don't want to just like I've got a screenshot of an opportunity of it. So I get emails like this every single day. 20% commission for life for this what is agency to do images for Amazon listings. So you want to make sure that you pick and choose something that you actually use in your life or in your business. And the truth is, whatever you share with people online, they can see right through you. If you're lying just to promote a software or a business just for financial gain, like people see through that straight away. So yeah, just a screenshot of me using Cogita. We've spent over, I think this is actually an old screenshot. We've spent over £60,000 with Cogita, which has given us over £20,000 in profit. So it's actually a supplier that I use myself in my Amazon business. And because of that, I've got a lot of trust with Cogita. I actually work with Cogita very closely. We've had them on our coaching calls with our students, and my students have actually suggested improvements for their website. So yeah, absolutely brilliant. So another thing when you're trying to grow a social media account or a personal brand is that you need to be making sure that you're making a video every single day. You want to be consistent. It's so easy to make a video. It takes 15, 20 minutes of your day. Another thing that you can do to supplement this is to go live every single day. And I've got a screenshot of the last 28 days over here. I've been going live every single day. So 22 hours I've been live. Realistically, that's nothing. I've seen much higher hours of live for other people that are in the kind of same business. And a lot of people, what they do with their personal brand or social media account is they make the mistake of trying to do too many things on one account. You want to be a specialty in one field. For example, with my account, I only talk about Amazon FBA. It's something that I'm really good at, and I've been doing it for many years. And you can ask me any questions in regards to with regards to Amazon FBA, and I should be able to answer it. And no one wants to see a picture of what you ate that day. You want to keep your social media specific to your business. Um, and the next, any questions on that with regards to building a personal brand or a social media account? We'll have a little bit of a break, couple of minutes. Just one's in the chat if everyone is still following. Cool. Right, let's start with the third side hustle. So the third side hustle I'm going to talk about today is TikTok Shop for creators. So it's one of the kind of side quests I've done over the years. We promoted a certain brand. We worked with a couple of brothers. One of the brothers is called Yamin. I think he's on the live. He's watching the live, and we managed to make around £500 a week just promoting this brand. And all we did was post 3 videos a day. Um, so a lot of you want to know, what is TikTok Shop for Affiliate? So you've probably seen people promoting products on TikTok, and what TikTok do is they give the ability for people who promote the videos to earn a commission. So you can earn from anywhere 10 to 20% in commission. You don't actually have to have any stock yourself. You don't have to do any customer service or any shipping. There is a criteria needed to do TikTok Shop, and Brother Yamin will talk about this anyways. So why is TikTok Shop perfect for beginners? Is that you don't need that much money to start. You've got nothing to lose. It just takes a little bit of your time, and TikTok actually pushes your content for free. If you can create good content, then TikTok will push it out to thousands and thousands, even millions of viewers. And a lot of you probably are worrying like, oh, I don't really want to show my face online, or I'm not comfortable. A lot of people actually do TikTok Shop affiliate and they don't show their face. Some of the best performing videos that I've seen are POV style, so point of view. So people just show their hands promoting product, and this is this, and this is how this product works. Unboxing videos, demo videos, anyone can really do it from home. And my experience with TikTok Shop, I just talked about that before as well. Within the first few months, we were making income. And honestly, if I had time and I wasn't focused on my Amazon business and my personal brand, then I'd probably be doing this myself. And yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to get Yamin on the call. So let me do that right now. I hope this works. Assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me? I'm good, good. Let me just get you on the screen, bro. Right, can everybody hear?
Hello. You're gonna have to feed back to me if they can hear me or not. I can't see anything. I'm saying on WhatsApp.
Yes. Yep. Danish. Yep. Fahad. Yep. Brilliant.
Cool. All right. Yeah. So I'll introduce myself a little bit. So yeah. Obviously my name's Yamin. I started TikTok Shop maybe like 3 years ago. I started it with my own brand actually, which actually didn't work out too well. And then I launched another brand, but this time with some, as Sue mentioned, with a bigger kind of marketing strategy and a bit more budget. And that brand went on to do 7 figures. But I set up an agency essentially. This agency was huge, and I ended up teaching maybe like to date over the last 3 years, I've maybe taught about 500 people how to promote products on TikTok Shop. So in short, like Sahel mentioned, it is literally a matter of, at the beginning anyways, you'll have to buy your own products. Once you've got those products, if you can make aesthetic videos or POV styled videos, can people hear me still? Hello? Sue, can you still hear me?
Just stick a 1 in the chat if you can hear Yamin.
Oh, right. Awesome. Okay, cool. Sorry. Yeah. So you get the products. If you can make aesthetic videos, yeah, POV style videos, or like, I don't know, get ready with me, those kinds of things, post that on TikTok. Like Sue mentioned, he was doing 3 videos a day, but TikTok's changed now. It's you can literally post maybe once every other day if you're good, or you can even post daily. Now, if you do that consistently, what I've found, amongst the creators that are still posting today is that you make far more than you would in a full-time job for minimal amount of effort. So I'll give you a few examples, right? I'll give you the usernames as well. So in fact, I've gone into business with several creators that I know. We've ended up launching brands or doing something else. So I'll name the first one being Dawood's Graft. So those of you on TikTok, if you type in Dawood, so DAWOODS GRAFT, another Muslim brother. I met him again, a complete stranger to me. I helped him make videos, like aesthetic videos. So now whenever he posts a video, there's maybe like a 1 in 5 to 1 in 10 chance that video goes viral. And typically, if a video gets maybe like 1 to 5 million views, Dawood can expect to get anywhere between 1 and 3 grand paid into his TikTok account in commission. Now, because he consistently posts, he's got videos from even back in December that are still paying him today. So it's a bit crazy how he does probably about 1 to 2 hours of work a day making like the 1 or 2 really nice videos, and he posts that, and he's able to make easily, he's making over 5 grand a month with the absolute minimal amount of work. And he used to be a barber, so he doesn't really, obviously quit his job, and now he just makes content, probably about an hour a day, and that's his job done. Obviously there's other benefits as well. You get whatever you want for free. So Dawood's got 4 e-scooters now. He gets whatever he wants on TikTok Shop given to him for free. He's got retainer deals where brands say, hey, can you post my product? I know you don't want to because maybe my product doesn't have any reviews yet, and I'm a nobody, so here's an extra £100. Dawood's got that going for him. And even agencies. So agencies tend to pay their creators bonuses depending on how much revenue they generate. So as I mentioned as well, so I worked in an agency. I left that one. I then worked in another really, really big agency, and I left that one. Now I've started a new agency on TikTok. Agencies are a huge help to creators. Like, I don't think Dawood or like half the creators I taught would still be doing TikTok today if they did not have agency support, because it is very demoralizing doing TikTok Shop affiliate at the beginning. You will be posting videos, several videos for months, and you probably won't see the results, and you'll be questioning yourself like, oh, my content's good, but TikTok just hate me, the algorithm hates me, I don't get views. It is not that. It is all about consistency. So where an agency can re-inform you on things you're doing good and bad to get you that step, like to keep you posting, that's where you'll see a lot of benefit. But agencies can also do other things. So if you're posting content and an agency so I work at WaveGen, so if we see that a creator is making good content, then we aren't going to be like, oh, you need to make, typically the stat that brands give away free samples is they can see how much revenue you've done in the last 30 days. So typically brands will say you need to have made at least 10 grand in sales before you get approved for our product. Whereas an agency will be like, oh, actually, we don't care about your statistics. We can see that you've made good quality videos. So we're going to give you free samples anyways. So there's a big pro of agencies. You wouldn't need to buy the products to begin with. If you're making good content, the agency will send it to you. The agency can also give you higher commission. So what's called the open plan is basically the commission rate. So let's say you were selling like, I don't know, I've got this Chocomel, right? So this could be selling on TikTok Shop like a case of 12 for like 10 quid, and it might be on a 10% commission plan. But agencies can negotiate commissions with the brand to get like 15%. So then we can contact creators, say, hey, look, you can promote this and you get 15%. Other things agencies can do is, what's the key ones? Account violations. So TikTok's really sticky. I'm sure some of you who have posted have probably got some violations in the past. TikTok have AI to moderate, and a lot of the time it gets it wrong, and creators' accounts can get banned or suspended, or you get violation points which shadow bans you. So agencies are great at removing those because
that's what happened to me. Yeah.
Yeah, happens. It's really weird. Do you know what you got the violation for?
I think it was false advertisement or something like that.
Yeah, it happens so often. Even an example, right? I did some TikTok shop affiliate content. I think I was promoting supplements, right? And I had it in a pill organizer that said Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And TikTok gave me a violation, and I think it was 3 points. I think it's if you get 12 or 24, you get banned. But I got 3 points of violations because they suspected I was selling drugs, which was absurd. Um, and even after I appealed it, unfortunately, TikTok also get AI to review your appeal. So you're really like not in a good spot. My appeal got rejected. And yeah, this is again where agencies are super useful because you have that direct contact. But yeah, it's a nice little community. You get to know which products to promote. Obviously, you want to be promoting like trending products, that kind of stuff. And yeah, if you're consistent and and your content is good, which is easy to learn, genuinely, like it's not actually that hard to learn how to make basic content. It is literally a matter of, okay, have you got a good camera? Is your audio quality good? Is your hook good? That is like the number one thing. That 2 second start of the video is probably the most important part about content creation, your hook. If you've got that nailed, then you can definitely take TikTok Shop far. To give you an idea of how far this side hustle can take you, Black Friday tends to be like basically sales campaign periods, which is for TikTok, it's summer campaign, which is now. So now is a great time for affiliates, and also Black Friday period. You probably, in fact, I've got it here. There's that viral projector that was like 35 quid on TikTok that people were promoting on Black Friday, Christmas time. I think 5 of the creators that I have, I told them to do a video on it before it went viral. From making one video, yeah, which required zero editing, it was all shot in one go. So I think it was about a minute and a half. They made about 24 grand commission on one video, and then they're actually a couple, and then the husband did a video afterwards, and he made about 16 grand commission on the one video. And to this day, obviously Black Friday was in November last year. To this day, they're still making sales from those videos. So yeah, that is in short like TikTok Shop. It's tough to get started. So in fact, I'll give you the pros and cons because the cons I would say is it's hard to get started. You have to expect to make no money for the first 1, 2, 3 months, like 1, 2, potentially 3 months. You have to pay for your products as well. So you do have to invest money in that sense. You have to buy what you want to promote and stick to it. And that's about it. And obviously staying consistent. Like it's very demoralizing to be posting a video consistently, knowing that your track record is, I'm going to get 0 sales. You just have to not watch that figure. From my experience, that's what people found the most difficult about TikTok Shop as an affiliate. The pros, I would say, every single person who's like consistently posted every day, they're making more than like your average income. And they've all posted a viral video, which is, give at least paid them like a whole month's salary for whatever, 20 minutes of work, 30 minutes of work.
So I just want to add to that, right? So when we did it for about 30 days. We had like a 30-day challenge. And one of the videos made like 90% of the commission because it got like 1.1 million views.
Yeah. It's a numbers game. It really is a numbers game. However, if you are a good creator, which is obviously what we're training people to do, then the odds of you making that one viral video honestly goes up so drastically. Like the example I gave you, Dawood's Graft, if you go on his account, you'll see in the last like few months, he has posted several videos that have got over 1 million views. And it's because his content's good, his hooks are good. He literally like, he'll eat like a honeycomb aesthetically, or he does a lot of food reviews. But there's other creators as well. There's another guy called Easy Bruce, EAZYBRUCE. He did a very straightforward video on these work boots. it was literally these steel toe cap trainers for workmen and construction workers. You'd think, oh, you can't sell many of those. It's a niche, right? Who's going to buy? What labourer and construction worker is going to be buying like steel toe cap boots as an impulse purchase on TikTok? But that video made Bruce over 20 grand in commission. He got 8.4 million views. So TikTok is a massive channel, like massive channel. You can practically sell anything on there. And it's basically like lottery, free lottery. Every time you post a video, there's a chance it goes viral. And if it goes viral, you'll make a load of money. But yeah, it is just about consistency. So if you don't have the patience for it, and you know that you're the type of person to like, yeah, you need to see results within the first month or you'll give up, then it's probably not for you. Because yeah, you've got to and also you've got to have some thick skin. You're going to have people like troll you. Somebody might, you know, put a comment in to annoy you, and you know, a lot of people can get offended by that, and you know, it puts you off. But if you can get over those things, then yeah, TikTok Shop as an affiliate is a great side hustle. I wouldn't even say it's a full-time income, because the majority, not in fact, every single affiliate who I know is making between 5 and 10 grand on TikTok Shop. They never quit their jobs until they were making 5 grand consistently. So it's great to do alongside a 9 to 5, or even like if you're doing several side hustles in one go. So if you're doing what Suhail mentioned, if you're doing Amazon FBA, if you're doing building your personal brand and doing TikTok Shop affiliate, it definitely is something that you only need to spare maybe like 30 minutes to an hour a day. Some creators only spend 10 minutes a day before they post a video, like, because they're just good and they get it right first time around. They don't need to edit. But yeah, those are that's the kind of overview about TikTok Shops and affiliate. Like I said, if there are any questions, I'm on the YouTube chat. If you guys do need to ask anything in there, then I'm reading it now to answer anything. Suhail mentions, how many followers do you need? You need 1,000 followers to get a creator account for TikTok Shop in order to get started. There's some sneaky ways of doing that. You can do like follow for follow. In fact, I even taught hundreds of people to buy the followers. TikTok have caught onto it. So now you just have to buy the followers in small quantities over a longer period of time. You won't get caught. But yeah, the entry criteria is either buy your followers, which will probably cost you 1,000 followers on TikTok, maybe around about £5 to £10. And then you'd probably want to buy 15 products yourself on TikTok. So just browse around, look at products that you genuinely would want to promote, and you could promote for about a month or two. And that's how you get started. And then if you're keen and really like growing it and serious about it, then obviously the agency support is there. As an agency, if we see that you're serious and you're really trying to make good content, we don't care about your statistics. We're just going to say, hey, look, we're partnered with XYZ brand. We've got all these brands. Here's 10 products. Go and promote them, and we'll sort you out with the products. And the other thing, actually, which I didn't mention, if you make a good video, brands are going to throw ad spend on it. And that's where you make passive income. So if you make a good video that only got to like 300, 400 views, the brands, as long as it comes to the brand's attention, they can put ad spend on it and the commission will still go to you. So just another thing where I know creators have made quite a bit of money off of that. In fact, I've got my own brands on TikTok Shop. There's a lot of creators who I run ads for, and they make commission to this day. There's a lot of ads actually I have running for videos that were posted in Black Friday. But yeah, that's everything with TikTok. If there's any questions, feel free to fire away. Otherwise, Sue, I will leave things with you to take over.
Thank you very much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick a link in the chat.
How much commission is it on average per sale? Typically about 10 to 15%. What I can do, I can't share screens because we're on Sue's webinar, but I would be able to show you like the average commission rate on TikTok and stuff like that. But typically you're looking at between 10 and 20% average commission.
So if anyone's interested in getting in contact with Yamin, I've just put a little form so that you can just put your name and email address in, and I'll send you all Yamin's links and all that stuff. So I'll send that straight to your inbox.
There's no cost to start. Like, we train people for free, so you can ask more questions. We've got a big community. There's the only cost to start is the product. So you need to buy products that you want to promote, and that is it. And then once you posted videos on those products, I can see, oh, cool, you know, this person's posted a video on the product that he bought, and he's actually done a good job of it. Like, that's a good ad. I know 10 brands that will happily give him a free product to make a video because he's good at it, and then I can sort you out with more free stuff. But yeah, I've got an agency called WaveGen Marketing. I've worked in the 2 biggest TikTok shop agencies in the UK. So I've been doing TikTok, literally like lived and breathed it for 3 years as an agency, as a brand owner. And I was an affiliate for like a month or 2, but I just couldn't stay consistent. Can you not do Faceless? Where can you buy the followers? Oh, sorry, I've missed. Let me do this in order. Where can you buy the followers? The website I used to use was called SMM World, but again, buy the followers in increments of only like 100 people every other day. Otherwise, the algorithm will catch you out. Can you not do Faceless? Faceless content. So TikTok's new AI algorithm does detect facial, like has facial recognition. For shoppable content, if you show your face, you're more likely to do better. However, you can still do Faceless and make a good income on there. Doesn't that make it quite tight for the supplier? As supplier product profit margins are anywhere from 30% and 70% with ad spend, it lessens. Yeah, but the joy of it is TikTok fees compared to Amazon fees are astronomically lower. So on Amazon, when you're doing FBA, you can expect to lose maybe like, as a seller, you can expect to lose about what, 40% of your margin in FBA fees, whereas TikTok, they only charge 9% fees. And then the FBT fees, because TikTok also offer, like FBA, you've got FBT, they've got their own warehouse, it again is astronomically lower than FBA's fees. So
It's around
sellers,
quarter of the price. I worked it out.
yeah,
It was
it's a
about
lot
quarter of the
cheaper for
price.
them
Yeah.
to sell on there and give ad spend and give commission. What was the example account you mentioned at the start? It was Dawood's Graft. What I'll do is I'm going to type it in on my computer, Dawood's Graft. There you go. Can you use AI UGC? No, you can't use AI for TikTok. You'll get shadow banned straight away. Yeah, AI content. It used to be a thing, right? When we did the agency 2 years ago, a few of our affiliates were clever and they started to make videos using AI, Midjourney and stuff. And they made some viral videos. Like TikTok didn't know what to do about it because they never, like, yeah, there were all these viral AI videos that were getting millions of views and creators were making, you know, tens of thousands in commission. TikTok eventually took the stance that if the platform was full of AI content, it's bad for the platform. So now that TikTok's algorithm will shadow ban you if you are posting AI content because they think it's not good for the platform. Does your agency also take new brands to be advertised? Yes. So if there's, yeah, we obviously like work with brands as well. That's the main way agencies make money. The agency makes no money from the creators. As of now, we help the creators for free with everything. We give them free products, higher commission link, content reviews, account violation support. Everything is free. We don't make money off the creators. We only make money off the brands that we support. So yeah, joining as a creator, you're in good hands. Any other questions? I'm just looking at my computer screen. Yeah, if there aren't any more, like I said, Sue mentioned he's going to put a link in to get in touch with me. So more than happy to obviously add you guys into my Discord server, and you can ask whatever there. And in fact, you can meet other creators. I think that's the other really cool part, right? Where this might be new to a lot of you. If you join the Discord server, you can see literally hundreds of other affiliates, what they're saying, what they're promoting, what they're complaining about, everything. And you can get an idea of, like, you know, if it's worth it for you. is this for established brands already, or would you take new ones? We take new ones, literally. If you've got a really cool product that we believe in just as much as you do, then yeah, we work with new brands as well. Obviously, it's harder to market a new brand, but yeah, we work with any kind of brand. Cool. So I think that is everything.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate your time. I think
do you
me
need
and
from
Yamin
us
will
to
be
become
working.
members of your agency? Literally nothing. Why can't I hear you? I can see you talking, but I can't hear you. So, we don't need anything from you. The only thing is, if we see that you're bad at video content, honestly, the value from you guys is that you guys are content creators. If you're bad at making content, then there's no point in number one, you posting because you're not going to make any money, and number two, us giving you support and giving you free products, because again, the brand's losing out and we're going to ruin our reputation. So yeah, we don't charge anything. We don't need anything either. So it's more so to get started. If you think you can make good videos, like the videos you watch yourself on TikTok that you buy from, then great. Like, get started. Go buy products that you want to promote, make some videos, join the community as well that I have, the server. And then if you want us to do a content review, then we've got a little channel in there. We can say, hey, can you have a look at my account? And then, yeah, from there, we'll be like, oh, wow, this person's sick of content. We need to tell them to promote, all these other brands that we have. And then we'll sort you out with the products. So that's the kind of process with the agency. Hope that answers that. Any other questions?
Thank you very much for coming on.
Awesome, no problem. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. I'll be working very closely with Yamin in the near future as well on other projects. So you will be seeing his face quite often. So yeah, thank you very much. Have a great day.
All right, appreciate it. Assalamu alaikum. Bye-bye.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Right, guys. So that concludes today's video. If anyone's got any questions in regards to anything we've talked about today, whether it's Amazon FBA or building a personal brand or content creation, whatever it is, we've got a good 5-10 minutes to ask me any questions. Would you say you're slowly moving on from Amazon? Yeah. So what I've done with the Amazon FBA business is that I've managed to put systems and processes in place so I don't have to spend that many hours on the business. So we have virtual assistants that do the sourcing for me, that do the admin for me, that do the purchasing for me. We have preppers who do the prep for us in the warehouse. And because of this, I only have to spend minimal time on the business. This allows me to do other things like my social media. We will be launching a product on TikTok Shop and Amazon as well. So that's how the TikTok affiliate stuff will kind of mix into that as well. What products? So someone's asking, what products would you recommend to start with whilst doing Amazon FBA? So a really good product to start with, especially now we are 3-4 months away from Q4, which is the busiest period for Amazon FBA, is toys and games. So the next few months will be an opportunity for yourself to get ungated on these brands and to see what performed well last year and source these items for a good price. Also, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link here to book a one-to-one call with myself, which is absolutely free. So if anyone wants to have a chat on how to grow their business or how to start Amazon FBA or whatever they need, they can book a call with myself. I've got slots open for the next couple of weeks. Is it worth buying winter stock now? Yes. So what I would do now is start making test purchases for products that do well in that time. and this will give an indication on, number one, can you actually sell these products? Number two, are they selling as well as SellerAmp or Keeper are showing you? Why did you stop doing TikTok Shop? So whilst I was doing TikTok Shop affiliate, I was actually working full time and doing Amazon FBA. So I didn't have the time to dedicate to the business as much as I'd like to. Also, a lot of the videos that I did were faceless, and I wasn't comfortable with sharing my face on social media. Obviously, now I do social media, and I've got a personal brand, and I make videos every single day. Um, yeah, but at that time, my face wasn't online. I didn't have any social media, or I wasn't going live. I didn't really make face videos talking to the camera like this. What brands of toys do you recommend? I mean, a couple of good ones to start with. Lego is a popular one. Lego does really well. I think Crayola comes to mind. You can actually get from Lego from the Lego website. Crayola, you can use Harrison's. Where is the form? If anyone wants any links or or the TikTok Shop form on who's messaging me on social media, so TikTok and Instagram, just drop me a DM on there and just tell me what you need, and I'll send you the link. Okay, I'm gonna answer that. Do you need Seller Amp and I highly recommend that you use both Seller Amp and Keeper. The reason being is Keeper, the paid version, will give you data that is really valuable. Seller Amp alone isn't enough, especially if you're making big purchasing decisions. Keeper will show you exactly how much a certain seller has sold in a specific time frame. And the other thing with Keeper, with the paid version, is they have a product finder, so you'll be able to source products through Keeper.